Wasabi, fellow patriots. We're out here today. I'm doing a little load test out to 400 yards. Previously, I was shooting that N140 and it pressured out on me. I had no idea what pressures it was actually shooting. Tim from Little Crow Gunworks said, brother, with all the love, you're running probably 70,000 PSI with that N140 load. And he did take the time to kind of break some of the other ones down. So I do appreciate that, Tim. Thanks for taking the time to give me a little help there. I tried to get online and I tried to take his advice and get Gordon's reloading tools. It's not compatible with the Mac. So it is what it is. What I have loaded up today is 30.5 grains of Varget and 30.8 grains of Varget, shooting the 109 grain LRHT by Berger. This is a 26-inch Krieger barrel, spun up by Desert Precision Gunworks, Kenny I. It's sitting in an MDT ACC Elite chassis. On top of it is an Element Theo scope. I do have the LRA Syndet level. I also have the SG Pulse on the side. Up front we have the Athlon Rangecraft. What else do I have? I'm shooting with today Sorden earmuffs. Had a question in the past what my bag was. It's the Armageddon gear. This is the Schmedium. And I have the Kestrel Elite Ballistics. I don't remember the number on it, but and then I also have the Rifle Cool Barrel Chiller. That's the rundown on my gear. Drinking purified Rural King water today. It's a little breezy. It's not gusty by any means, but we probably got about a 5 mile an hour. I made these little windicators. Someone was going to throw them away at work, and I took them. I was like, I can use those. I'll show them to you later. So I'm starting over, right? I had this load that I ran at that F-class match, and it fucked up all my brass. And Tim goes, throw it all out. Start over. It ain't worth it. I threw out $150 worth of alpha brass. Fuck! Just being stupid, you know, but damn it. I hated it. I only shot it once. Do I have regrets? No, I don't have any regrets.
Hey, those are cool tats, man.
Oh, for real. Thank you, bro. You see the Cobra?
Hey, what is this one?
Oh, this?
Uh-huh.
That's my credo. No regrets.
Mm-hmm. You have no regrets? Like not even a single letter?
No way. Not me.
I won the state championship and set some records and won the match. It's $150 down the tube, but hey, I'll take it. I think I pretty much got it narrowed down to where I want to be with this Varget. 30.5 or 30.8. So we're going to take it out to distance, see which one groups the best. Now, I did get a suggestion. Somebody's like, you need to get Shooter's World Precision rifle. I would like to try to give that a go. Heard nothing but good things about it, but I've got like 12 pounds of Varget, so I might as well use it. I'm not messing with any of the line. I'm not messing with anything else. Varget it is from here on out. Because I really don't know what I'm doing, right?
90% of the time, I have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about.
There's not a whole lot of info out there. I got on some forums and like 6-dasher loads with this or that. People are like, oh, I use 32.4 grains and I use 33 point blah and I use 30. Throwing all that out the door. You know, I learned too that this alpha brass has a little bit less capacity than say Lapua brass. So I've heard, so I read. I don't know if any of that shit's true, but everybody's gonna get different numbers and different results. And here I am just chasing stuff and fucking up my brass and being a little bit dangerous. Tim's like, man, you are running the balls off of that thing. You're way too overpressured.
Hey Mom, check out Toby's new trick.
Thanks for the advice. And that's not my intent. You know, I don't want to run this thing harder than I need to. Everyone's like, F-class, you got to go fast. So I have some 30 grain Varget loads, kind of warm up loads. I'd like to shoot these, you know, 30, 30.5, 30.8, and then come back, go 30.5, 30.8, 30, and then go 30.8, 30, 30.5, just so I have a good mix of conditions and whatnot, but I really want to get some numbers off of this Athlon here. I got 10-shot strings of the 30.5 and the 30.8. I'm sure there's probably a way you could set it up to where it's going to take readings for separate loads. I don't really know. As soon as I got this thing, I got the manual out, I took it to work. I was going to read it at work and I lost it. The second day after getting it, I have no idea how to run the fucking thing. It's a little Mirage today. See if I can hit a plate at 460. There we go. It's probably in the low 80s today. This 30 grain loads at 2837, which time before when I was shooting this, it was lucky to break 2800. The wind is at my back. We'll do a little 5-shot group with the 30 grain load. Average 2833, SD is 7, ES is 20. Let's go down and have a peek-see. Took some PVC, stuck it in there, that whirly gig they're throwing away at work, so I kept 2 of them. Makes a pretty good little windicator. There's the other one. As you see back here, it's kind of breezy. It's coming from my back, heading south. All right, 5-shot group with the 30 grain Varget load, the 109 grain. A little under 2 inches at 400 yards. I'm gonna click up one on that. These next strings will be a 10-shot string. We're gonna go with the 30.5 first. So I'm at 1.7, 400 yards, 30.5 grains of Varget. Again, the wind is from my back to the target. Got some of those boogered up rounds in here. I can see a circle on this one, meaning I didn't get all of them thrown away. For this upcoming match, I'm just going to run factory brass, all resized, and go with it. You know, I'm not going to have time to fire form everything. I'm just going to get brand new out of the box, resize it, chamfer, deburr, and load it, and go with it. So I had 2 that made it back in the mix. It wouldn't load. Got a stamp on it from that F-class match. So does that one right there. So I shot 8. Primers are okay, I think. ES a 19. 2862. SD is 7. Now I noticed the other day, and I picked this up off Tim too. He's like, man, your ESs let you know if your rifle's happy with the load. And going back through some of that older footage where I was shooting, especially the Varget, some of this hotter charges, the groups were shitty and the ES numbers were crazy. I'm like, well, it makes sense. It wasn't efficient, you know. It's not happy. Also learned another thing too the other day. Thank you, Tim. The dies I got for the 6-dasher are Forster dies. I got bushing dies for it. I just picked the middle bushing and ran with it. Seems to be working fine now, but in his shoulder bump video, I learned how to use a bushing die. So thank you, sir. I'm going to have to go back through. I'm going to keep everything the same for now and load all this fresh brass for this F-class match coming up. That'll help me fire form some of this stuff, and then I'm going to come back and I'm going to reset all my dies, because I guarantee you they ain't set up right. I'm getting about almost 2,000ths bump. 1,000, a little over 1,000 bump on my shoulders as it sits right now. So this is an 8-shot group at 400 yards. Huh, interesting, huh? This is a 30.5 grain load. That's the 30. Both of these loads are shooting hotter today than they have in the past. So maybe it's the conditions or whatever, I don't really know. It's not ideal because there's a lot of mirage. And these little dots are dancing in there in the scope. Trying to get some info anyway. Need to be 2 clicks up. I need to be 1.8, I think. I think I'll do that. The 30 grain load is shooting velocities today that the 30.5 was shooting a couple weeks ago. Goes to show you what's awesome one day may not be the next. It all depends on temperature, humidity, how much sleep the reloader had the night before, neck tension, if I had the brass annealed or not. List goes on and on. Now my little indicators are dancing down there. It's not all from behind me. It's starting to cut this way. Could explain that last group too some. Downrange, it's moving. Had to go get me a hat. Been out here mowing today. I have my big floppy on. Sunscreen everywhere else except my head. I get out here and start shooting without anything on my dome. It's not good. That targ dot is just a blurry orange thing out there, kind of dancing around. Okay, SD7 ES21 2879. Let's go down and have a peek. Okay, there's the 30 grain 5-shot group. There's the 30.5 8-shot group. 4.5 inches. And here is the 30.8 10-shot group. Just a smidge under 4. 3. So I don't really know. It's a shitty day to be trying to do this condition wise. Breezy with a bunch of mirage. Maybe somebody who knows more about this shit can chime in and tell me what they think. So which one I should concentrate on. That's part of the problem there. Got a switchy tailwind. Got these random loads, well, might as well just go ahead and burn them up if I can. Funny. I don't know, man. This 30 grain load, that may be worth exploring too. I just don't know, you know. I don't know anything about it. I'd put it in Gordon's reloading tools if I could, but I can't. I don't know if it's worth a shit or if those others are way over pressure too. I should be concentrating around this 30 grain load. I really don't know. It's smacking that plate down there with ease. Speaking of smacking, man, this thing came up on my YouTube feed the other day. It's called Power Slap or Smack or some shit. It's the damnedest thing I've seen in a while. Let's have a fingernail pulling contest. If you can make it through all 10 fingers of getting your fingernails pulled out with a pair of vice grips, you win. I mean, what the hell? Here's a baseball bat. Let me see how many times I can hit you fucking across the face before you get knocked out. It's fucked up. Fucked up. You just stand there across from somebody else and you bitch slap them and they turn around and they bitch slap you. Fuck it, hey. Well, gang, thank you so much for spending a little time with me this afternoon. Just out here celebrating our freedoms. Trying to get some info on this 6-dasher and a couple of different loads here. We'll be back out. I'll probably be back out Labor Day maybe. Still got some mowing I got to do and finish up a couple other projects. See if I can bring some freedom seeds back out with me. And until next time, stay safe and stay free.
That's all, folks.